Hi guys, this is Tony here from Metal Ruse. You're about to sit down and enjoy an interview I just did um, over there, and so do like and subscribe so you can get all this straight into your streaming and into your consciousness as soon as it arrives. So enjoy the interview, and I will. Over to you, Tony. Lovely to have you on the show to talk about the new
Great,
album by
great.
Martyr. Great.
Yeah,
I can't believe you've been going around since 82.
we started the band. I started the band. I'm the founder as well
Mm,
of the band in 1982. Yeah,
yeah. Wow.
so that's 43 years ago, man.
But don't say that. Makes us feel old, you and I. Like just say last week.
Feel older.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Look, this is a cracking album. It comes out tomorrow, our time in Australia.
yeah.
Over in Europe, I'm
Tomorrow. Yeah,
sure it's probably a little bit earlier or a little bit later. But um, the Dark Believer, it's your seventh
yes.
studio album, huh?
Yeah, correct. Seventh studio album. Yeah,
Yeah, and it sounds really fresh.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the intention, because Martin, we are from '82, and so we have. Yeah, we are based in the old school new wave British heavy metal era, US metal era, and to be honest, my main influence was Japanese metal, like
Really?
Loudest, Great Bow Wow, Earthshaker, those kind
Yeah,
of bands in the time.
yeah.
So that's where our basement comes from, if you know what I mean. Our
Mm,
influences come
yeah.
from in the 80s. But we are still relying, I think, on old school heavy metal. We are a pure heavy metal band, but we want to sound fresh, We want to
Mm,
sound more modern influences, modern technology. When you look at recordings, when you look at playing your instruments and all those kind of things. So it's based on the old school feeling, but with a more modern, how do you call it, aspect to it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, I listened to the album now a couple of times, and it itches that lovely new wave of British heavy metal scratch that I always want,
Yeah,
because
true. Yeah,
that's my thing as well. That truly that's
yeah,
where I'm the happiest is in
yeah,
in that period of time, Saxon and
yeah.
Venom and all those people,
Maiden. Yeah,
Maiden and Priest and
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
but when you listen to the album, you get lovely sort of more later influences coming
True. Yeah,
through, and it doesn't feel like dated recording. It feels you've done it in a very educated and modern fashion.
yeah. That's our goal. Yeah,
Mm.
we don't try to how do you call it sound exactly the same like we did in the 80s.
No,
We
yeah.
like to develop. We developed as musicians,
Mm.
and we also want to use the modern technologies as well. So, but still, our school, our metal school lies in that era. So, yeah,
And you can hear it through the whole album. Like when I hear like what's the one here, the third track, Symphony, Cemetery Symphony.
Cemetery Symphony.
I
Yeah.
absolutely love that. It's my favorite track on the album because
Okay.
I love the way it opens, with a little bit of sort of light guitar, where are you going?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
straight in the face.
Yeah. Yeah. I think especially Cemetery Symphony, we hear that a lot. That it's the favorite
Yeah,
of the listeners of the new album, and there is a lot of diversity in that song.
yeah, that's what I love
It
about it.
starts with clean
Yep,
guitar, then it becomes heavier with a certain riff, and in the middle it's really fast, and yeah,
yeah.
there's
It's
a lot of stuff in there. Yeah,
yeah, it's exactly what I like to hear is
cool.
diversity in my music and
Yeah,
coming to tracks like because you start off with Darkness Before Dawn and you Dark Believer and you've got Wrath of the Fallen and then which are heavy, 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 and then it's nice to have that
yeah, yeah, yeah,
moment,
yeah,
just even just a second to take a breath. You go,
yeah, yeah.
ah.
And then you flip over to the B side, and
Yeah,
then we start all
fucking
over
smash
again.
it. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true, but that's we are looking always within a song to make a song diverse, but also
Mm.
between all the songs, but also how do we put all these songs on the album? Which track comes first? Which track comes
Oh,
second? And looking at in which tone is it written, in which key is it written? I mean,
Mm.
What are the vocals about, lyric wise? Speed. This is fast. This is maybe a little bit slower. So, try to arrange all the songs in a certain order so that the complete album keeps interesting. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's an art form. I think sadly,
yeah,
to be honest, Ricky, there's a lot of people, a lot of bands now that don't take that much time. There's an art form in making the album flow.
yes,
Uh, and keeping it, you said, keeping the interest.
yeah,
You know,
keeping
if
the interest. Yeah.
keeping the interest. I mean,
That's why we end with Cemetery Symphony
mm,
on the vinyl on the
great
A
end.
side. So
Great way
when
to end
you
it.
flip over, immediately you have Insidious, which is again fast, speed,
Yeah,
power.
yeah,
Yeah,
brilliant. It's
yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's sort of
yeah. We think
it's
about that a
yeah,
lot. Yeah,
and I'm glad you do because us listeners, particularly our older listeners, how we used to always have the record.
yeah,
Nowadays the younger ones they're used to the downloads, but we used to, we still do. We turn it over. We're with the
yeah,
album,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
so you want to end it and then start it so that you
yeah,
get pulled back in.
yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
and
that's what we think about a lot. Yeah,
the vocals on this is unbelievable. Like the
yeah,
vocals on this album are so good.
yeah.
Really, I made a big note of it. I said they just put heavy, fun, and fast the vocals.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
just
that's I think Rob, that's the singer,
yeah.
he did an extremely good job on this album.
Oh gosh.
And I always also say, normally, or a lot of times, the singer, when he gets older, it gets more difficult. But with
Mm.
Rob, it looks like when he gets older, he gets better all the
Oh,
time.
it's a bit like Halford. You know how Halford seems to get better as he's got older.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, Rob is the same.
Yeah,
So, but I must say, he put a lot of effort in his lyrics and in his vocal lines, and the way that he is singing all these songs is incredible. So yeah, it
yeah.
really came out very well. Yeah,
Oh, look, the whole thing is brilliant. The bass is beautifully mixed. It's really driving. The drums are
yeah,
clean and separated. I don't like mushy drums. I like them clean and separated. The
yeah, yeah,
guitar is like your guitar is on point. It's
yeah, yeah,
really edgy and fast and old school,
yeah.
but new and edgy. I love it. It's just a
Yeah.
perfect
Thank
mix.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, cool. Great to hear.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, I'm always surprised when I hear great music, but you hear a lot of music. I hear a lot of music every day.
Yeah,
And so when you get this and you put it on, because when I was asked to review, I was like, oh yeah, please, because I love your stuff. So when I put it on, I was like, this is old, this is perfect, Martyr. This is them in the pocket, right?
yeah, 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 yeah. But
Mm,
when we were writing the album, we already had that kind of feeling that and it went also fluent,
mm,
We had a lot of creativity, a lot of inspiration. So we wrote it. Yeah, this is going to be good, You can already have that feeling
mm,
during the writing process. Oh, we're working on something good. In the end, you still need to wait if all our fans and listeners also like it, of course. But
mm.
we already knew we have something here in our hands that is at least equally as good as Planet Metal at the previous
Oh
album,
yes.
or maybe better,
It
because that was our goal.
Yeah. And look, it's in that sweet spot, you know, it's right in that sweet spot where because metal today can be so up its own self. You know what I mean? It could be
Uh-huh.
so serious and
Yes.
so it could be heavy but being loud. You're heavy, but you play that at 6, it's still as heavy as if you played it at 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's the kind of heavy I want. I want to be able to
Yeah.
I don't need it to be like you need texture.
Yeah. 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 A little bit of space,
A
or
little
yeah.
space,
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I
That's
think you
what you
get
mean.
that with
Yeah.
this. Yep, you get that
Yeah.
with this
Oh, nice.
album.
Yeah, awesome. Great to hear. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I love New Wave of British heavy metal because that's the case. It was all frontier. It was a
Yeah.
frontier of music, with punk and metal and people
Yeah. Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
different
True.
things,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
why Cemetery Symphony is great because it's doing different things.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Awesome.
yeah. I love the cover, by the way.
Yeah,
The
you like the
artwork
cover?
is
Yeah.
my favorite one of your pieces of art, by the way. I absolutely
Awesome.
love it.
Yeah, it was. We made several covers for this album
Yeah.
by different artists, and we we had two covers that were delivered a little bit earlier. I need to add some
Power.
otherwise the light will go down. But we had two covers already, a little artwork already a little bit earlier delivered, but we decided to go for something else.
Mm,
So we found this artist with this artwork, and that really fit, I think, a little bit the darker aspect of the album as well.
yeah.
But it also looks back at the history of Martyr, because the two monks that you can see on
Mm,
the artwork on the album cover
mm.
is when we do our live shows, and when we started our live shows like around 82, 83, our intro was also two monks came up on stage with candles and stuff.
Oh.
So it's with us already for like 40 years. And
So,
yeah, so that's it, you know, and that's like you said in the introduction, you look back also because you're from the old school era,
yeah.
but still it's also here now, you know,
Yes, absolutely.
and modern and new and fresh and yeah,
Because it's a very dark and foreboding cover. Like when you look at it, it feels like it just has a real sort of heavy to it. Like
yeah,
it's, and then when you
yeah,
put the album on and you get songs like Insidious,
yeah,
which I think is really heavy. It's one of the heaviest tracks, and Legions of the Cross and things like that. It you look at the titles, and it sort of reflects that cover. You
yeah.
haven't got. It's not like Kiss, where you've got pictures of demons and you're singing about loving you all night long, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, yeah, but that's what the album is about. It's about darkness, but still with a sense of also with a sense of humor or with a sense of positivity in it as well.
Mm. Yeah, the
Yeah,
lyrics are brilliant. Like I looking forward. I mean, what I could hear of them because I haven't read them. I like to read them. When I get the album,
yeah,
I'll read them.
yeah, yeah,
But what I could hear through the while I was listening to it, it's
yeah,
really well written. It's
yeah.
beautifully balanced in his take.
Yeah, that's also Rob. Rob wrote all the lyrics, the singer, and took a lot of time for it. But he also, Rob is always looking for words, you know, to
Mm,
get that proper word with the proper sound,
yes,
if you know what I
I
mean.
know
To
exactly
end,
what you mean.
for
Yeah,
example, a sentence, I need that ah, and then he's looking for the word with that ah in it, or
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
to give it that extra power.
Oh,
And then he finds the word. Oh, then I need to rearrange that sentence and etc. So he takes a lot of time to write on the lyrics because he wants the lyrics to be good, but also to have a certain sound
yeah, yeah,
that he
yeah.
can sing with it. You
That's
know?
right. Textures and color. That's what he's looking for,
Yeah,
right?
the color,
The
and
color.
that's what I
Yeah.
mean. The color, yeah,
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 because it's easy to write words. We can all do that. But if he can't, when
yeah,
if he sings it, and he can't mean it, and he doesn't
yeah,
feel it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why
True.
bother?
Yeah,
You know.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you've had a few singles off this album already, haven't you?
Three, yeah,
Three.
three singles.
And how have they gone down with the fans? Have they gone down
Yeah,
well?
amazing. We are with a new record company, with Rock of Angels Records, as a
Yeah.
sub-label for Reading Phoenix Music. And we already made a deal like 2022. They wanted to re-release our previous albums, so we did a re-release. We started with Planet Metalhead because it was completely sold out on a previous label. We left that label and found Rock of Angels Records as a new label. So we said, please do a reissue of Planet Metalhead because that's already sold out, but it's a good album, so
Yeah, it's a
we
great
like
album.
to keep that on the market.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we also want to sign you for new stuff, but we haven't written anything. No, it doesn't matter. We want to sign you now, but we have not written one single word or one single note, you know. Doesn't matter. We want to sign you guys. Okay. And we don't know when we will write new songs or when the new album comes out. Doesn't matter. We want to sign you guys. Okay, okay.
Oh.
You know what you're doing. So yeah. So we with Rock of Angel Records, and I must say we can notice that it's a much bigger label than the previous label when where we were on, and they have tight timelines, if you know what I mean.
Yes,
So
yes.
set the release date on August 15th, and then you work like in reverse. Okay, so then we need the artwork and the music and the production, and then we need to go to the record plant, and then we need the first video, and then the second, and then the third, and it's all quite tight in
Mm,
time lines, if you know what I mean. So we did our first video that was Dark Believer in May,
mm,
and then we had a video in June, and we did a video in July. All three videos as promotion for the forthcoming album.
mm.
So they did really well.
Yeah,
We had a lot of views on YouTube.
brilliant.
Very good response from fans. Wow, so this is what the new album will sound like. This will be awesome, amazing. We can't
Brilliant.
wait till it's released. So, yeah, I
Oh,
think, yeah, it went amazing. So,
that's so good because I listened to, I said I've listened to this album a few times now, and I wouldn't know where to start taking the singles off this album. You know,
yeah,
I mean, honestly, I'd be like, I can imagine the arguments amongst the band
yeah. That is true. We had
because,
arguments on,
yeah,
wow, which songs shall we do as a single? So we decided on Dark Believer because that's a title track. So the title Dark Believer is already in the minds of the
yes,
listeners. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So that's what the sort of
smart,
strategic thought. Then for the second one, we did Wrath of the Fallen because it's just power.
it's
It's
power.
immediately power, you know?
Yeah.
So, and the third one, we first of we said to the company, you decide, because we don't know anymore. You decide. And but then I suddenly thought, why don't do Legions of the Cross? Because at first we wanted to name the album Legions of the Cross a few months ago.
Mm.
And then we did the artwork, which we didn't use for Dark Believer, but I still had it lying on my shelf. So I thought, oh, I still have that artwork for Legions of the Cross. If I do the third single, Legions of the Cross, then I already have some
Oh, we
artwork
got
to
the art done.
accompany
Yeah.
the single. Yeah, so that was just, yeah, because that was easy. And for the fourth single, because there's another single coming tomorrow, I think, on
Mm.
release day, we just said to the record company, you decided. We think everything is good. So
Yeah.
pick favorite choice. And I think they will pick Phantom Sand. So yeah.
Oh,
We also
great.
thought about Cemetery Symphony because also that's one of my favorites, but that's like 7 minutes long.
Yep.
And we also wanted to keep that sort of surprise. So when the
Yeah.
album comes out, that you think, wow, there's more awesome tracks on the album like Cemetery Symphony.
Yeah. I would not, because where would you go with a single? Because you'd find someone editing it down and you'd be like, no, you can't
No,
edit
no,
Cemetery
you can,
Symphony down.
no, don't edit it, sir.
You
Yeah,
can't, right?
true. Yeah,
That's going to
yeah,
be a
yeah.
great live. That's going to be a great live crowd pleaser. That track.
We're working on it now in our rehearsal rooms to play it live. It's fucking difficult, man.
Yeah, yeah. I can't imagine
Oh
it be
man,
easy.
it's a brain breaker. I came out from rehearsals yesterday. We were working on Cemetery Symphony. Damn,
Yeah,
it's not yet in. Yeah, that's the thing. You record an album. You're playing the songs. You're writing the songs, rearranging, and rearranging again, and so on. And then you go to the next one and the next one. But in the end, it's done. That you need to rehearse it. And you go, what have I written again? How did I play that?
oh yeah, I can imagine.
Going through this whole song again. Of course, I have all the separate tracks, so I can separate my own guitar track. Oh, what have I done here? Oh man, did I do that? Oh, that's difficult to
What
play
was
it
I?
live.
What was I drinking then? Like,
Yeah, but we wanted this to be better than Planet Metalhead, so we raised the bar.
yeah, you
And
have.
but that's then you're also challenging yourself. And
Yeah,
that's what we like. Not to make it easy for ourselves and copy things that we have already done. No, you need to develop, challenge yourself as well, and challenge the band and
yeah,
make it better every time. So that's what I notice now when I rehearse those songs. From, oh, damn it, man, I need to work for this one.
yeah.
But when you do it more often, then it comes more naturally, of course, again.
Of
So
course, of course. I mean, to be honest, this whole album, like, it is a real homage. It's a real heart warmer for us fans because, particularly of a certain vintage, we look over our
yeah,
shoulder and we go, ah, 83, 80, you have those
yeah,
memories, a smile on your face,
yeah, yeah,
16 again,
yeah,
uh,
yeah,
and then, but at the same time, you listen to songs like Cemetery Symphony, which we keep bringing up because it is brilliant, and you go, you wouldn't have done that in '82.
No, probably not.
No, right? So it's really
No.
lovely that growth
Yeah, 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 yeah,
to
yeah,
tracks like that, you know?
yeah, 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 yeah. True. Yeah.
Brilliant, man. I love this album. It's so good.
Thank you. Yeah, cool to hear. Yeah.
And where are you touring? Are you touring Europe with it? Are you going to be
Yes,
doing?
we have our release party on September 5th,
Hmm.
headlining the Heavy Metal Maniacs Festival in Amstelveen, that's near Amsterdam.
Yes.
And then we do some shows in Netherlands, Belgium, Germany. That's already booked. More shows will follow, of course. But we also have a tour in Japan already in November.
Oh,
So, yeah. So we go
brilliant.
back to Japan. We have toured 4 times in Japan already. We
Wow.
recorded a live album in Japan in 2019, live in Japan.
Yeah.
So, and we're going back now for the fourth time to do 3 shows in Tokyo and in the area of Tokyo, one show, and in Osaka.
Yeah, because they're a great audience, aren't they? They're a really
Yes,
great audience.
yeah, and I like our music a lot as well. And we are different. Our influence is Japanese metal,
Yeah.
which I told you already in the
Yeah.
beginning of the show. But we have, of course, another style, a more Western style, maybe
Mm.
more European. So they like that already a lot. One of the favorite songs from our fans is "Speed of Samurai,"
Oh,
which is from
yes.
the 85 album for the no, yeah, 85 album, and it's one of the fans' favorites. But it's based on Japanese metal.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. You see? That's it. It suits
You
them
know?
very well. Ah,
Yeah, it suits them very well. So it's a must play there. We need to play it there, of course. And we recorded that song. That's fun. As a bonus track on the Live in Japan album, and we had Rob to sing it in Japanese.
wow.
So there's a Japanese version of it, even. Yeah,
God, that must have been difficult.
yeah. It was written out in I don't know if it's proper English word, phonetic.
Phonetic, yes. Sounds
So
like,
from
yes.
our
Yeah.
Japanese promoter. So yeah,
Oh,
that's
good
how
on
we could
him.
do it, and
Fantastic.
he did it almost correctly at in one take.
Wow.
Just like 10% was not good enough, so we
Mate.
changed that a little bit with the feedback from our Japanese promoter. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, man.
amazing.
That's
It's
pretty bloody good. Are you ever going to come to tour Australia? Would you ever want to
Yeah,
come
we
here?
we are asked a lot to come over to Australia, but it's so far away. And that's not maybe even the problem, but I don't think we are a very well-known name in Australia. I think we are very underground in Australia. So to get also it financially organized,
Mm.
that's quite difficult. We had some great contacts with the guys from Hidden Intent, for example,
Oh,
from
yes.
Adelaide,
Yep.
and come over do festivals. Dave Balfour as well,
Yeah.
to do things, but financially it's pretty difficult.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a tough one because, and also it's a
Yeah.
very big country, and
Yeah.
you've got to get around it, and that's not easy,
Yeah,
right?
you're not coming easily like for just one show.
No, you can't. Although I
No.
have seen some bands like Candlemass come and did one gig in
Yeah,
Tasmania, and you go, "What was that about?" Like, how did you do that?
yeah. Oh, but we did that in India one show, in Japan also one time that we just came over for one show. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's fun to
exhausting.
do, but Australia's even much further for us than
It
Japan.
really is. But
India.
hopefully this album, when it's released in the next day or so,
Yeah,
it gets the garners the kind of attention it deserves because
yeah, I
it
hope
doesn't
so.
have the sound of a band underground. It has the sound of a band that knows they've been around since '82. You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
has
yeah,
it's a mature sound,
yeah, true.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't make
So let's
this.
hope it will work out sometime, someday for Australia.
We
Would
put
be
it into
awesome. We have never been there,
yeah,
so
put it in the universe. If we put it in the universe, you
yeah,
never can tell, right?
exactly.
We'll
Yeah.
manifest it.
Yes.
Well, thanks for coming on. Love the album. I'm glad that that songs like Cemetery Sympathy are in the universe with us because
Yes.
it just makes me smile,
Yeah.
and I hope that the audiences in the tours in Japan and Europe love it, and you get to play it
Yeah.
without breaking your wrist.
Yeah. I need to work on it
Yeah,
some more,
oh,
but I will do it. I will do it. I promise.
you're a
Yeah.
pro. You'll get there.
We will make it happen.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. Well, thanks for
Yeah.
coming on, Brooke. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you,
Jay.
man.
It was
Thanks
a
so
pleasure.
much.
Yes, hopefully
Me
get to
too.
see you around one day. All right.
Yeah, I hope so. Thanks, Tony.
Bye, mate.
Bye bye. Bye, man.
Bye.